What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Cloud O Smoke YouTube channel. T Cloud here. It is Big Game Sunday, so you know I've got to put something on the smoker so we can have something good to eat tonight to watch the big game with. So today I'm making ribs. Stick around and see how I do them. Let's get to smoking. What I've got here are some pork spare ribs that I picked up from my local Sam's. I went ahead and trimmed these up and pulled the membrane off the back of them. So now all we got to do is get them seasoned up. So first thing I'm going to do, just got a little bit of yellow mustard here. I'm going to start with the backs, just give them a little bit of mustard. And all this is just to help the seasoning stick. It doesn't really give any flavor to it. You guys have seen me do this with my pork butt, so get it rubbed in. Again, not a super heavy coat. And then I'm going to go on with one of my favorites, Cosmo's Honey Killer Bee. All right, so I'm going to give that about 10 to 15 minutes to adhere, then we'll flip it over, and then we'll do the tops. I've also got some of the trimmings off these pork ribs, and some of this is really good meat, and I feel so bad throwing it away. So I figured I would season these up, and I'm going to throw them on the pit too and see if I can kind of make some like rib burnt ends. I don't know, we'll see how this turns out. No promises on this one. Now these, I don't really care too much about. So as soon as I get these seasoned up, these bad boys are going straight on the pit. So I've got the Masterbuilt loaded up with some lump charcoal. Actually found that Walmart's starting to carry Jealous Devil, and so far I like it. And I've got some cherry wood on there, and I've got this thing set at 225 today. Stay. It's a little windy in the outdoor kitchen today. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. Let's do the tops. And some more Honey Killer Bee. And we'll give that Another 10 to 15 minutes to set in, and then on to the pit. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. You can see how the seasoning has sweated onto the meat. So on to the smoker it goes. I'm gonna let these go at 225 for 3 hours, and then we'll come back and check up on them. All right, we've hit the 3 hour mark on our ribs. We got our pick shots. Ooh, the ribs are looking good. What about our extra pieces? The ones in the back look a little bit burnt up. So I ain't quite figured out what I'm gonna do with these yet. My racks that I got from LSS Mods, I've been using them every time I cook since I've got them. I did come through, like, they were really loose, and I didn't like that. I like how they just don't fall out now. That, and I transport this grill to go cook at events. So all I did was in here at these brackets, I just smushed them shut a little bit more, and it seems to be holding. But let's get those ribs off and get them wrapped up and get them put back on. So hopefully the tin foil cooperates, since, you know, got great ventilation in my outdoor kitchen. First thing we're going to do before we get the ribs out, I'm just going to put some butter down. Butter makes everything better. That, and at this point we're cooking the ribs. Okay, we've already got the color we want. We got the smoke flavor on them. So we're going to add some butter. More seasoning. Rack of ribs. Meat side down. Oh, look at the back. That looks money. A little bit more butter. Get off there. A little more seasoning. And now, let's see if I can do this. There's only one layer on the bottom, or on the top, I mean, so I don't want these to leak. All right, so one's wrapped up. I'm going to put them meat side down back on the smoker, still at 225 for 2 more hours, and we'll come back and check on them. What am I gonna do with this? Hopefully. Here's one thing. That piece ain't no good. It's a little crispy. That's a shadow piece. These other pieces though, I think I'm gonna cut these into like some bite-sized pieces. Try to cut them into bite-sized pieces. That one's got a bone in it. For the barn cats. That one's got a bone in it. For the barn cats. Yeah, that looks okay. They don't look terrible. They got a really good color on them. Nice, you can see they're nice and smoky. That piece is too big. Apart. So now I'm gonna do with these kind of a burnt end treatment on them. Got some butter. Butter makes everything better. This one I'm not gonna put any extra seasoning in it. My extra seasoning, I've got some homemade sauce here. That I'm gonna use in my ribs later. Just give these nice little coat. We're going to cover these up and put them back on the smoker for, I don't know, an hour. 45 minutes to an hour. That piece. Wait till these are done. Oh man, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. Let me get some pinful. All right, so while we're in here, check you out. Ooh, those look good. Stay. Outdoor kitchen, love it. These look really good. Nice and squishy, falling apart. Some of them, the bones that come out of them, they still had some bone in them, so I chucked those. But I think these are going to be really good. So let those cool off. We'll try those. We got one last thing to do, the ribs. So let's get that done. All right. Yeah. Got the ribs unwrapped. Those things are looking money. See the pullback on the bone. Last thing I want to do is I got some homemade barbecue sauce. It's kind of like a Arby's sauce with a little more kick. And we're just gonna give these guys a little love. And I'm gonna shut this back up for 15-20 minutes. Let that sauce tack up on them. Bye-bye. All right, so while we wait for the ribs to finish, our Riblet Burnt Ends. Yeah, I'm going with that. I like that name. What do you think?
Yeah.
You want to try one? They're not hot. There might be a bone in it.
That's good.
Rib and a bite. Do again. Okay, I gotta try it. I want a squishy one. That's a squishy one. Yep. It's a rib and a bite. So that's from the waste of what we cut off of those, instead of throwing it out. So I'm gonna have to do this more often. Now we just gotta wait for the main course to get done, and then we'll be ready to go. All right, it's been 20 minutes. Focus, come on, there you go. Ooh. Those look good. Let's get these sliced up and taste them. Ooh. Nice and bendy. These are gonna be so good. All right, come in here. It works better to flip these over. Ooh, these are done. These are definitely done. It's easier to flip them over sometimes so you can see where the bones are, but the sauce tends to come off. Guys, you can see that. Beautiful smoke ring, beautiful color, and tender as hell because they are falling off the bone. So good. Oh, so good. You want to try?
Yes.
All right. Let's switch. You're gonna get one that's already, whoa, come on. Focus. There we go. You might want to try one of them.
Yeah.
It might not be as hot. Look at that. Nice bite. Pulls off the bone cleanly.
My God.
Kid's going to town on it. That's a win in my book. There's a piece of pork on there. Well, the kid approves, so that's a win in my book. She's still going to town on it. Is it good?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's always a win in my book.
Nice and greasy too.
Super simple. If you guys have ever heard of the 3-2-1 method, that's pretty much what I did. I didn't go the full hour on the last part, but I hope y'all enjoyed. And if you guys want to see me make something, leave me a comment. Other than that, thanks for watching the Cloud or Smoke YouTube channel, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're not getting any barbecue.